Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the pros and cons for drivers, truck drivers in particular, to drive at night or drive during the day. Which one is better and which one is going to be better for you. So, should you drive a tractor trailer at night or during the day? So let's kind of discuss what are the pros and cons of each one of those situations itself, and maybe we'll see which one is the best fit for you. So the first thing that you should understand is if you're an over-the-road driver, that means you're driving from state to state and you're traveling our beautiful country, and you really don't have a start time or an end time. Your only job is to get this load from point A to point B. And you're only going to be getting paid by the mile. So you're not going to get paid by the hour, which means if you get stuck in traffic for 2, 3, 4 hours and you didn't move it an inch, you're not getting paid at all, which is not a good thing to do. So with all that into account, let's work out the different scenarios why you would drive during at night or why would you drive during the day. So let's talk about the nighttime driving first. There is a select group of drivers who decide just to drive at night. They decide to constantly switch their sleep habits itself and drive only at night. So what are the benefits of doing that? The benefits of driving at night only is there's less traffic during the nighttime and you're able to cover more ground, which means that you're able to get to where you want to go quicker, which means that it's going to take you less time, and by default you're going to be making more money quickly. Two, less traffic around, which means that there's less possibilities for an accident, right? Three is going to be the truck stops. So a lot of truck drivers do sleep during the nighttime because they want to keep their sleep schedule the right way, which means the truck stops get extremely full, especially in the tri-state area. So if you're driving at night, you don't even need to stop at a truck stop. You can just keep going until you go during the daytime and you're ready to go to sleep, and all the truck stops are open and ready for you to just park and have your leisurely time to rest. Now you do have to understand truck drivers can only drive a total of 11 hours. So your job as a truck driver is to make sure that you use those hours as efficiently and as safely as possible. So it's not all about speed, it's all about safety. So let's talk about the cons of actually driving at night. So it messes a lot of people's sleep schedule up, where they're driving at night, they can get tired, they can be actually more fatigued, and when you're more fatigued and driving an 80,000 pound vehicle, you can actually cause more harm to yourself and others around you. So if you're somebody who's not a night owl and you're somebody who can't sleep during the day, driving at night is probably not the best option for you. Remember, you're going to have nothing to distract you. It's going to be pitch black in a lot of these parts of the country, and it's just open road, which means you get that highway hypnosis. What is highway hypnosis? Have you ever been driving and then 5 or 10 minutes later you're like, whoa, I'm here already? Who's been driving the car? Your hands have been on the steering wheel, but your brain's been out to lunch. That's what can happen if you're doing nighttime driving. So you're definitely going to want to watch out for that. So when it comes to daytime driving, I mean, just look at this sun. It's so bright, so beautiful, and it's much easier to stay awake for most people. That is one of the biggest pros about daytime driving. The other thing that's a pro for daytime driving is the fact that warehouses are open during the day, right? So that's why a majority of truck drivers actually still drive during the day. One of the cons of nighttime driving that we did forget to mention is the whole warehouse situation. So yeah, maybe you can drive to the warehouse at night, but then you're going to have to go to sleep and wake up in the middle of the day to actually deliver your load, and then go to sleep again. So your whole sleep schedule is kind of messed up. But during the day itself, the pros are it's easier to stay awake. Everything's open. It's much easier to kind of get your gas no matter where you are. Everything, all the conveniences of life are open itself, and you get to actually see the beautiful country that you're in. Imagine driving past the Grand Canyon or the Hoover Dam at night. You ain't going to be able to see nothing. And one of the beautiful things about being a truck driver is you get paid to actually travel and see the sights. So daytime driving is going to be great. Now when it comes to traffic, realistically speaking, once you get out of the East Coast or the West Coast area, the whole middle of the country is pretty much open. There's really not too crazy of a traffic jam. There's not like the tri-state area that we're used to here. So when it comes to actually open road driving, once you get on those highways, with nighttime or daytime, there's really no big difference. However, one of the biggest cons for daytime driving is finding a place to sleep. So again, it depends on where you are in this country, but a lot of truck stops do get filled fairly quickly, which means you really have to plan that out. If you're not in the truck stop by 6, 7 o'clock at night, you might have to go to the next one, and and hopefully you don't run out of actual driving hours. Because like we said before, you only have 11 hours of actual total driving time legally able for you to drive, which means you have to make the most out of those hours to get from point A to point B as quick as possible in the safest manner possible. So I guess if we're to kind of break it down, if you're somebody who kind of likes to sleep during the day and likes to drive at night, then you're definitely going to be a nighttime driver. You're able in most cases to get further. However, do understand that your sleep schedule is going to be all messed up. Now, when it comes to actually daytime driving, a majority of truck drivers still do that. The benefits are the warehousing, everything else is open, and you get to actually see what you're looking at, so it's much easier to stay awake. Now, say you're going to say, well, if I drive at night, how am I going to sleep during the day? It's going to be too bright out, right? Well, trucks actually have a whole bed in the back and have these blackout curtains inside the actual cabin itself, where if you close those things up and you close the windows, you ain't going to be able to see nothing. It's going to be pitch black for you, so you're going to be good to go from there. So I'll let the decision rest on your shoulders itself. You get to decide which option is best for you, but before you actually make that decision, you actually have to get a CDL license, right? So that's where we come in here to help you out, to get yourself a CDL license. If you're interested in learning more about how we can guarantee that we get you a license, give us a call, 908-525-3609. We'll definitely be able to help you out even more. And we are probably the only school around that can actually guarantee that we get you a license. How does that work? One, we're going to first give you all the training that you need to get ready for the test. And then we're going to take you to the test unlimited times until you actually pass. It's kind of like an all-inclusive package, right? So you pay one fee and you're guaranteed to walk away with a credential. It doesn't matter how long it takes us to get you ready for that, we're definitely going to help you out. So if you're interested in that, all you need is $500 down to get started. Give us a call and we can definitely get you started right away. We're located in Linden, New Jersey. We're open up 7 days a week for training, and we can help you out any which way that we can. Our mission is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. And what's more free than driving where you want to go and making more money while you're doing it? So give us a call, 908-525-3609, and we'll definitely be able to help you out any which way that we can. Thanks. Have a great day.